You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. Running back searching for a hole. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. They'll keep it on the ground. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. They'll need 3 yards here on 3rd down to keep this opening drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Makes the catch. It's Blair. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down, and now they have to make a call. And the Bruins will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fair catch called for and made. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense comes out first time they've had the ball today. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Off play action. Coming after him. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution on that big play. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. They're going to run it. Oh, what a move.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And that'll be enough to give Notre Dame a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a 1st down just outside the red zone. He wants to throw. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. I don't think when the quarterback called out the Mike backer that he knew that the Mike backer was going to come calling on him quite so quickly.
Nah, it was good timing, right? Like, you don't want to show it too soon with the offensive lineman, call it out and pick you up. You could tell, did a good job buying a little bit of time, and then on the snap, boom, shot out of a cannon, right to the quarterback, gets the sack.
He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And add another one to the tally. This guy leads the nation in sacks. The nation. He's the best pass rusher. Getting to quarterbacks, making life really, really hard. That's 2 on the day. Let's see how many he gets today.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've gotten the lead. The coach has to be happy with that.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Complete to the left. A great catch and run for 6.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes it 7-3. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UConn has the lead right now. Husky hysteria has been palpable all week across the state, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by a field goal over Clemson. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Trying play action. This time on target. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Notre Dame right back to the line. Here come the Irish again, this time doing it through the air.
And getting a little balance, right? We talked about how they like to be physical and they like to run the football. And when you get that balance going, man, it makes it easy to call plays, start to settle in, everything looking good on offense.
And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. Quick pass on the jet motion. Makes a man miss. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Notre Dame! What a grab and go for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a 44-yard touchdown pass. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Give to the running back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Right back to the well. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And that third down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. The Bruins will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Here come the Irish back on offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time and took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Snap from the gun on third down. Complete to the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. They'll try the run. Fakes his man out. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. First down here for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Wants to fire on second down. Using the quick game. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Irish! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Just about set to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick. Fires and picked off. Bringing it back. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And you don't see this very often, the big defensive linemen. You see these guys rush the quarterback most of the time, but how confusing is it when it looks like they're rushing, they drop in coverage and make the big interception?
Well, I don't think that quarterback thought he could even make the play. How about the eye-hand coordination and his ability to snatch the football out of the air? I mean, that was crazy athleticism, well-deserved. That's going to make the highlight reel for sure.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Snagged on the outside, it's Payne. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds.
Brings up second down.
On second down, he'll fire. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah, I beg to differ.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lined up.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
And the Bruins decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A fair catch is made right at the 50. Great field position for the offense. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. He'll come out throwing on first down. Fires to the big fella. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. After that last completion, it's second down.
Brings up second down.
Gonna run it. It's Payne. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Looking to pick up a first down on third and short from the 43. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. What an absolute howitzer he unleashed off his foot.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
And here comes the offense on second down. Give to the single back. At the 40, there he goes. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
And first down for the offense.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. They'll ride the hot hand. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun, running back gets the give. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Here come the Irish back on offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. Using his legs, it's Payne. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down. He's looking to throw it. He's got his man. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he could not get loose on the run. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. They go to the draw. Discards a man. They make the stop to the 19 after a pickup of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Handoff from the gun. Pushing ahead, a tough run, picks up 4, it's down at the 15. They're about to snap it for the 9th play on this drive, and they need a yard on third down. They'll try to run for it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He now has 85 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Turning to the running game on first and goal. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Power ahead. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Will they be able to get that one more yard and stick it in here on third down? to the house. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Absolutely perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Ohio State is in front. They've led for most of the game. However, Brutus isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 11 over Louisiana. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The give to the single back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll run it from the gun. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Bruins will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Just needs a crack to get a return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. And another huge play in the passing game. Shades of Golden Tate or Will Fuller. That yards per catch can be off the charts.
I mean, you're talking about a guy that can go deep and make huge plays. I tell you what, this Notre Dame offense can be so great. If you continue to find that guy and he keeps putting up big numbers, everything else for this offense will open up and it will be so easy.
He finds a dead spot in the middle. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. From the shotgun, the inside give. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Lining up to add another.
On for the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. After misfiring, it's second down. The carry going off right tackle here. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Buys a little time with his feet. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
Well, this offensive coordinator has to be scratching his head because he's trying to keep his quarterback protected. He's trying different things, sliding the offensive line, keeping tight ends and running backs in, chipping, going empty, and getting the ball out quickly, but it's not working. They're just losing the one-on-one battles up front, and in the second half looking forward, I don't know if they're going to be able to fix it.
And the Bruins will punt it away on 4th down. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Handoff from the shotgun. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Trying to impose their will with the run. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Lofts one high and deep. Snags it at the 30 and still running. Touchdown Irish! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they find pay dirt from way out, covering 69 yards on the touchdown pass. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Fires left. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, and now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. The aerial assault continues. Fires to the tight end. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The Bruins will hustle to the line.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
To the air on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Here comes the hurry up. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Fires to the wide out. Working the middle. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. And the Bruins will snap it on 1st and 10.
UCLA.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. They're working that left side. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Flushed out of the pocket. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. Dropping back, it's Freeman. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, UCLA.
UCLA.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Right down the boulevard. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss.
UCLA 14.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. No tricks here. Looks as if they'll just run it out and take that lead into halftime. Typically, you only see this at the end of the game or end of a half. I'm not really sure why we're getting an early peek at victory formation. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in South Bend. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. And with that, let's send it back to the home of the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They move the chains on the ground. Now another first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Gets it out fast. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
I'll tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. He's gonna pass. Got a man, it's Payne. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on 2nd down. They bring him down, and he's gonna lose a yard on that one. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. The Irish send out the punt unit. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They cut into the deficit the last time they had it, forced the punt, and now they can really make this a game.
And you're right back in this thing. You're creating some momentum. You got the score. You got the stop. This offense, Jesse, has a chance now to make this an absolute barn burner of a ball game.
Yeah, it's one play at a time, though, right? You're not going to get it all back in one play. Just go out, do your job, execute, keep this thing going down the field. And if things go well, like David said, we've got a game.
And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll try the left side. Still running at the 40. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. The give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. They'll try it over the left side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding, open.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They'll go right back to the run. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Fires to the right. He's got it. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The give and the run on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Offense getting set for first down. He wants to throw. Gets it out quickly.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
37-yard line. 3rd down coming up.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down.
And first down for the offense.
Looking for room, it's Payne. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment. Defense.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. They'll go to the ground. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. Leaves it with the running back. And he gets it out past the sticks, and Notre Dame will have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Hits the spin cycle. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Rides to the back. They make the stop, and he got work done on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Out of the gun to give to the back. Snowed under after a pickup of 2. They'll mark it at the 8. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. And after yet another 3rd down conversion, they've got it 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
When I get inside the 3 on 1st and goal, I want to be aggressive with the run. I want to be physical. I want to be the more dominant team. You might know it's coming, but I'm still going to bring it. They tried to go with the changeup. They tried to throw the football very unsuccessfully. Nice job by the defense being ready for everything, even though they're inside the 3-yard line.
On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Fires into the end zone. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense.
Now, teams that play cover 1 at an elite level have an elite guy in the middle of the field that he's playing zone, everybody else playing man, and he can cover so much ground. You watch him run, he breaks on the football when he needs to, goes and makes the big interception.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. So they're facing third and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires the pass, intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
We've just seen in this game, the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his second pick thrown in this game.
Here come the Irish, back on offense. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we...
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. On third down, he drops to throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Don't just get the ball, score with the ball, and the defense did. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1. You know, the defense is all about stopping teams, but when you have a chance to swing momentum, scoop it and score yourself, it is such a huge play.
Yeah, you just go over to the offense and be like, bro, we don't need you today. We got this. We'll score ourselves if we have to. Great job by the defense doing what they need to do, and then go talk a little trash to the offense.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. North Texas has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. Let's see how this coach tries to explain this. They're trailing by 15 to Texas. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Makes his connection. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Not one, but 2 sacks on the day, and possibly more to come. Still time left in this football game, and this is a beatdown. You know all passes are coming. This offensive line better do a better job.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Pressure coming. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up. Run it. Do something. You can't take a sack on 4th down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for them.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Running behind that left side. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And the route is on. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Finds his back in the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. He's back to throw on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the out route. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. The Bruins are stopped, but not before getting the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on 1st down. Using his legs to buy some time. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought he was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Able to stay on his feet and get the ball to the 21-yard line.
Man, this defense did a perfect job understanding the situation. You know you got the lead, you know they're going to be passing, and you come after the quarterback, get the big hit. You get pressure on the quarterback, good things happen, and they make the big INT.
Here come the Irish back on offense. Off play action on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Vick. And there's going to be a loss on that play. Just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Able to move it ahead a couple yards. He gets it down to the 20. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got out of trouble and throws. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. It's now 2nd down after the short completion. He's looking to throw. It's on target and complete. They get him down after he makes the catch. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Bruins will send out the punt unit. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Payne. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll go right back to him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. He was looking for a little more on that return, but he hands this offense a short field at the 35. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Going for it all. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins!
UCLA.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
PAT unit on the field.
Is on for the extra point.
And it's up and good. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive.
57, UCLA.
From inside the 15, here comes a return. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Makes the grab over the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. A new set of downs after the completion. Power football with the run. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. He's looking for an open man on second down. Finds his tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially in these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the clock.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. On second down, wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put just a little too much on it. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves it with a 3rd and 6. Feeling some heat. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
Yeah, this defense just putting the cherry on top of the sundae. They've been all over the place. They've done a great job. Their offense has built a huge lead. We're just counting down the minutes on the clock now.
The Bruins will bring the punt team onto the field. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. From the gun, wants to pass. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll bring it back. It's Parker. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll throw it on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games when we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
1st down for the offense.
Trying to find his man on 1st down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Quick strike complete. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Looking to move it through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Blair. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Well, some might think this head coach has a tough locker room speech after this one. I would suggest that he starts with, "That's just bad."
Bad, or as Reese Davis would say, ungood. Just very ungood performance. Flush this one down the toilet, move on. It's not your best day. You lost in ugly fashion, to be honest, but better days ahead.
Now, I think a lot of this has to come on the shoulders of the players. They need to be able to realize they just didn't do enough. So they've got to turn the page. They've got to go back to work, have a great week of practice, and put out a better effort next week.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.